Good evening, Aquarius. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and tonight we're doing that timeless month ahead reading update for you. So what that means, Aquarius, at time of viewing this video, whether you're Sun, Moon, Venus, or rising, well, something should resonate for you. So what I'd like you to do is focus on those things that actually do, Aquarius. Anything else, just leave it for another, okay? Let's get started because I'm starting to lose my voice here, I think. Aquarius, we're going to do a general reading using the Chris Ann Lightseer's Tarot deck today and do a Celtic cross spread for the month ahead, as well as then we're going to pull out and use the Chris Ann Muse Tarot deck to pull 4 cards out for each week in the month ahead, and then clarify using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, 3 cards for each of those 4. Tease out a lot more detail for the month. And then we'll pull 3 oracle cards as well. Stay tuned for that. That helps wrap up the whole reading in a whole. We have the Awenides oracle card we're pulling, a Shaman's Dream oracle, and a Moonology. All right. Obviously, let's get going on this because this is going to go a little longer with so much to pack in for a month. Starting at the main objective for the month ahead, we have 8 of Cups for you, Aquarius. The challenge on that is the 7 of Swords. Now, in the recent past, we do have that 4 of Cups energy coming out here, as well as your conscious thoughts, 2 of Swords coming out, and subconscious thoughts. We have the King of Wands energy. Now, going out and progressing towards the future, we actually have a 10 of Cups energy here. And how you see yourself in the month ahead, the Fool. Others see you, 9 of Wands. Hopes, dreams, and fears coming out as the Knight of Pentacles. And then final outcome, we got a Queen of Swords energy. Let's set this aside. And Aquarius, let's dive in to the very heart of this cross. The main objective for the month ahead is 8 of Cups. So the main objective is about walking away from, in search of the 2 of Cups, that abundance. Because we do see that that 10 of Cups is the desires. That's the most desirable, abundant cup. The unicorns and rainbows, dream and desires card that's coming out in the progressive forward. So the main objective is working towards that 10 of Cups. So the fire is still lit here. The fire hasn't gone out on this where you're at currently, but you're in search of that completion, that whole. So you're searching for that 2 of Cups to complete you. But the challenge you have is the 7 of Swords. Now, the 7 of Swords energy is all about deception. He's sneaky. You can see how sneaky that's being. Now, this could be, you could be deceiving yourself, or you could be deceiving another, or vice versa. Someone else could be deceiving you or deceiving themselves. But the challenge for you in you're walking away and you're searching for the 2 of Cups to get that completion there. Your challenge you're facing is this seemingly deceptive energy. Now, it could just simply be strategies in play, not wanting to be fully transparent with everything. But that does seem to be what's going to be a challenge in the month ahead, is this deceptive strategizing energy, this not being transparent. And whether this is you or another, but that's what the challenge is going in the month ahead. Now, recently, you were very disappointed. You're discontent. You can see you got this wonderful divine offer full of a bowl of love here, but you're just dissatisfied. You're a feeling of discontentment, a feeling of dissatisfaction. You're disappointed in the recent past. And the recent past would have been this past month sometime. There was disappointment there as far as emotions and feelings and relationships go, partnerships and that situations. But disappointed in that respect. Now, Aquarius, going into your conscious thoughts, this is your alpha awake conscious thinking thoughts. And it is all about needing to make a decision. So you're trying to think practical, logical, blindfolding yourself to your actual emotions. You're not wanting them to be involved in any decision making. And this could be part and parcel with that challenge you have about self-deceiving yourself, because if you don't balance out and touch in and make decisions based on emotions as well as logic, you're not really having you're not is if you're not touching in feelings and emotions, it's kind of hard to really accept. You find that Two of Cups because that's all about emotions and feelings. So you need to find that balance energy when you're making decisions here. But consciously, you're telling the universe, let's make a decision based on just facts and logic and leave emotions out of it, which is hindering you because, like I said, that energy, that's kind of deceptive there. That's sneaky, it's agenda driven, and it's not going to help you. It's actually going to, you're deceiving yourself here consciously, to be honest, in your waking state. Now, Aquarius, subconsciously, yeah. This is your beta theta state. This is when you're in beta, like when you're meditating. Theta is when you get in deeper levels of dream state and you start dreaming. You're communicating to the universe in a whole different level. Conscious is verbal. This is very practical, logical, verbal communication to the universe outwardly. Subconscious is that beta theta level. This is where you are subconsciously communicating thousand words image with the universe, back and forth, because it's a two-way street when you're communicating meditation or with the dream state, especially in that theta level, because there's thousands of words, images that it's only communication is images, and thousands of words being shared between you. You have the King of Wands energy here, Aquarius. Now the King of Wands, this is the, fiery characteristics of either Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This fire signs characteristics could have it within your own Aquarius, or it could be in another's. But this energy coming forth, this is passionate. This is taking charge, being in control, being the lion. It truly is. Just making decisions with a passion and inspiring and motivation coming into play, creative solution making. But this King of Wands is you are subconsciously either wanting to exude more passion, attractiveness, a passion, or just it's coming out this energy, being in control of your passions, or others having control of their passions. That subconsciously is going through an imagery to the universe that it is, recognizing. And so that's what you're subconsciously kind of manifesting for yourself there, is that, this. Now, the King of Wands isn't necessarily the King of Wands is more mature. A Knight of Wands a lot of times is like a player energy, but King of Wands is someone more mature. They're passionate. Their fire is lit. As you can see, he carries that fire on that wand all over the place. That energy's there. So you could be yourself tapping into this masculine energy here, Aquarius, as your own passion is ignited and just wanting to roar like a lion and lead as a king of the jungle. That is what's being projected out to the universe right now, though, is that energy, that fire, that passion, that inspirational, motivational energy. Just it's you're on fire in your dreams, so to speak. All right, let's continue on here. Aquarius, going into the projecting forward into the month ahead. You got your rainbow unicorn. Your Ten of Cups. This is abundant blessing. This is really, uniting, coming together, family blending, love, abundance of love. I mean, look, cherishing. Yeah, it's all the affection, love, energy, the rainbow and unicorn desire coming to fruition. And it is in the, reaching that ending of that cycle. You're starting out here at the objective, finding that extra Two of Cups, and it is showing fulfillment here, a completion of that cup cycle, that Ten of Cups, exactly as you desire it. So your manifestation abilities are on par right now in this month ahead, Aquarius. Now, how you see yourself? Well, you see yourself as a fool. But that's not a bad thing. The fool is a little bit naive, but it is having faith. You got the faith, and you're ready to just, it takes a lot of courage and strength to have faith. And you have so much faith to just step out and start this new hero's journey. And that's exactly what you're doing, Aquarius. And that's how you see yourself. You're like, I got the faith. I am ready for starting a whole brand level up hero's journey. Let's do this. And you're stepping out and making it happen. Now, how others see you, well, they see you as maybe being a little defensive, putting up a fence, not necessarily, you put up a fence here. You're just kind of protecting yourself, not really, just the only thing I say is others are saying you is you basically put up a fence, a boundary, and they really can't get to you. You're very defensive at the moment. Now, Aquarius, in your hopes and dreams, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this is about, well, obviously, hopes and dreams and Knight of Pentacles. This is the earthy characteristics of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, of loyalty, dependability, stability. That's what you're looking for. You want someone loyal, dependable, stable, who's going to be there for you, who's, just down to earth, savvy, cautious, not rushing in and impulsively making decisions. They cautious nature. So this is what your hopes and dreams are. Your fears is that it's going to be slow, because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest action one, that it's slow in coming. That's your fear. It's going to take forever. It's just, is it, your fear is it even moving? Is it moving towards this? And yeah, it's a very slow energy, but it is progressing forward. So that is there in your hopes, fears, and dreams. And your final outcome of the month, look at the Queen of No BS, the Ice Queen almost, but Aquarian energy as well. Look at the air quality there. This is, look, you can't be deceived. You already know the truth. You just, are contemplating of whether you want to cut the BS out and, listen to them, be deceptive, or just cut it out. Now, also, you see all the flags going. You see the flags. You see the signs. You're pretty wise. You're intelligent, very intelligent, actually, Aquarius. You definitely have that sort of truth with you. You're like, we got to cut back. At the end of the month, you're really pulling in that Queen of Swords energy with you. You're like, I'm going to look at things, practicality, logics. Let's just cut the BS out. Let's get right down to the truth. Let's stop the deceptions, the challenges you're facing. And that's what's going to come down to. And to be honest, that's what's helping bring about this abundant energy here. The 10 of Cups completion. It's going to help you find it. It's going to help you realize your hopes and dreams of that dependability, loyalty, stability coming in your world. But you got to confront it. Definitely, pull in. You see yourself with the Fool energy. Have faith. Confront it and make it happen. It'll help. It's part of that decision making process there. That Queen of Swords. All right, let's move this to the side here, Aquarius, as well. And we're going to go, as promised, to the Chrissy Muse Tarot deck. We're going to pull 4 cards for each of the 4 weeks in the month ahead. And then we can tease and clarify a little more detail out of these 4 weeks and see what we can find here for your reading. All right, Aquarius, starting with week 1, we have 9 of Voices. Week 2, we have the Muse of Inspiration. Week 3, you got the 2 Inspiration. And week 4, we got the Moon. Setting that deck aside, I'm going to grab the Radiant Rider right away, and let's start shuffling and look at these. All right, so starting with week 1 in the month ahead here, Aquarius, you have 9 of Voices. 9 of Voices is similar to 9 of Swords. So this is about really overthinking things, maybe being overcritical, over-criticize. You're really up in your head about things, and you got to be careful, because a lot of times assumptions, presumptions, overthinking things, you can come to misunderstandings as well. We got that challenge, self-deception. You can deceive yourself by over-assuming things and starting to fear things and creating anxiety and stress about things that are, creating that fear within you. And you always got to remember, fear is false evidence appearing real, because it is assumptions that aren't realistic. You're don't allow that to carry through. Let's get to the 3 clarifiers for you. The first week of the month ahead. Oh, so much. Yeah, look at this. All right, so look, we have two queens here and a lot of communication going back and forth. Now, this queen energy is feminine energy. That you got the Queen of Pentacles energy. Now, this is a more mature queen, feminine queen energy coming out. This is down to earth, loyal, dependable, stable, more mature individual, not necessarily with age necessarily, but wisdom, because she is the final of the four queens in the lower arcana, and she's actually the apprentice to the empress. So she's gained a lot of wisdom, experience, and cautious in nature, but she's very savvy with the budget. And she's very nurturing. Then you have the Queen of Wands energy, femininity. Queen of Wands energy coming through. Obviously, this feminine energy is about creative solution making or resolutions to problems solving, as well as just passionate, and, the whole charismatic, charming thing coming out, inspirational motivations. But there's communication going on. So I dare say this could be two different individuals because there's a lot of fast action communication going back and forth. And this could be via internet, could be anything. So you're talking about someone with some earthy signs like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, communicating with fiery nature signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming out. So there is a lot of back and forth communication going on, but this communication isn't helping much because it's creating you to overthink things and you're getting caught up and anxious and stressed out. So it's not being very helpful. Whoever, this feminine energy, these queens talking back and forth and communicating about things, it's creating stress and anxiety within yourself. And that's not helpful in that first week. So let's look. We do have the Muse of Inspiration there as well in the second week. Now that Muse of Tarot, the Muse Tarot deck does not have keens. It's muses. And apparently they think keens are more like a muse. But the Muse energy here, it is similar. It is that same as that King of Wands you had in your Celtic cross, basically. That Leo the Lion, the King of the Jungle energy coming out, being in control, very passionate, but being wanting to take control of the situation and be more dominant energy coming out with the passion. Clarifying that Muse of Inspiration, yeah, we have Two of Wands here. It's about making decisions about where do you want to go, mapping out your future success, what your goals are and how to map out your future with this, different tasks and endeavors, passion about what's inspiring you, what's motivation, where you headed to. And you need time to contemplate it, though. You need to take time out, maybe a time for some rest and relaxation, so you can really focus and contemplate on it. Opening up your chakras, the crown chakra for mental clarity, the throat chakra so you can communicate clearly, your heart chakra wide open, that so you can really feel clearly and follow your gut instinct, that inner knowing. And once you do that, you'll be amazed because there's something bright under your nose. You're gonna be like, why didn't I see that before? Well, the truth will be revealed to you. Got a revelation, some unknown truth is going to be revealed to you. It's right under your note there, new ideal, new thought. And judgment here. It is second week of the month, a call to take action. It is a judgment call being in place here regarding this Muse of Inspiration. But it is also a time for you just to rise up and be authentically yourself. It is the resurrection card. It is rising up, being true to yourself, releasing all the old identity, the mask, just leaving that behind, rising up, just spanking new, baby, there. All right. So let's put that there in the second week. Now, Aquarius, third week going in, we have that Two of Inspiration. That is the same as you had there as the Two of Wands. That's about mapping your future, your goal setting, establishing where do you really want to go from here. So you really are focused on your future planning, trying to figure out where you're going, what you're going to do, and trying to set and establish your goals for a successful future forward. Now, here we are again. You do have that discontentment. You're disappointed. You're just like, I don't know if I want to accept this cup. You're just so disappointed and disconcerted here. And that's past energy because that was in your last month coming in with that disappointment. But the wheel of fortune is turning. So maybe that's the good thing that this past, the wheel of fortune's turning and you're not going to be so disheartened, disappointed with the love cup the divinely being offered. And look at this Queen of Cups energy. Now, this is that watery nature of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming out here. Feminine energy, true, but it's the Queen of Cups, the only one. She's very intuitive. The feminine characteristics are in using her intuition. Mainly she's the only one who has a lid on her cup. So she really keeps control of her emotions. She doesn't want to be oversharing, over emotional. She uses her intuition and she knowingly knows who she can lift that lid off and share and let the emotions spill out a little bit more. But other times, just very controlled, emotional, because she's gained that wisdom and insight, experienced it, not to share too much. So that energy's coming to play, and that's part of your goal setting. But they're also part of that karmic wheel of reversal. Things are turning around. You're not going to be so disappointed with this Queen of Cups energy coming at you. The compassion, the understanding, the love, and the affection is going to be more. Not be disappointed for you. How's that? All right. It's going to assist you in projecting out your future and setting your goals. Now, in the final month of the month ahead, you do have the moon card here. Now, this moon card is a little bit different. It does show, the moon card is usually about illusions and delusions. And this one is definitely, the moon lights up and is limited in what it shows and reveals. It creates the uncertainty. It allows you sometimes to want to assume you know what you see and is true, and you get deluded because shadows oftentimes there's not a lot of clarity in the light of the moon cycle. So, the best thing to do is stay true to your path. Don't get distracted by assumptions, presumptions, rumors, or even gossip. Focus on the pathway ahead. Stay true in the light. Don't get into the shadow zone because that'll lead you astray. You want to continue on your path forward because the sun comes after the moon. And that sun will often shed light over everything and bring so much clarity. You just got to have faith and continue your journey forward by that light of the moon. Stay on your path, stay true to your path, and you will find clarity will become clear the next day and not the illusions of shadows at night. Let me go ahead and pull out the clarification on these for that final week. It's a celebration about, look at this, Three of Cups coming into play here. That final week is a celebration with your kindred spirits, your tribe of gals, your guys. You're celebrating happiness. And it has to do with making a decision. Because you were undecided, you're confused, but you're happy. You're making a decision. You're no longer confused about King of Cups energy coming out here. Once again, you got this Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, watery energy coming out with this King of Cups energy. So you're no longer confused or deluded by making this decision. You're celebrating. Look at this. You got this King of Cups energy coming out. Now, the King of Cups is all about staying cool, calm, collected. It's diplomatic. This energy could be part of your chart, Aquarius, or another's, but this individual is able to stay cool, calm, collected, reduce their own anxiety so that they can reduce the stress and anxiety in others. So with you having yourself in the beginning of the month all up in your head overthinking things and celebrating here by the end of the month, I dare say that you are connecting with this Ten of Cups energy from the Celtic cross, as well as this Knight of Pentacles, loyal, dependable, stable, recognizing it, cutting that BS out, making that decision, going from uncertainty to certainty, celebrating, making a decision to go for that King of Cups energy there in the end of the month, and truly enjoy the abundant family coming together. All right. So what I'm seeing here for this month ahead, if it's resonating or you like it or just entertained by my reading so far, go ahead. Don't forget to hit that like button or leave a comment and share I enjoy reading those as well, so I'll reply as soon as possible. Moving on to the oracles here, but if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below as well. That way you will get notified the next time I upload a video for free and you won't miss out on any of these. Now we're going to draw a Winnie D's Oracle card. This is that Welsh Celtic mystical deck, and it provides an affirmation for you to focus and meditate on. So we want one that's most helpful for you. So Aquarius, yours is the inner voice. Indeed, it says, I allow my potential to awaken. I trust my inner voice. Trust your inner voice here, Aquarius. That is definitely what it is. It's about your inner potential is awakening, trusting your own unique rhythm, not those of others. So this will bring the sweetness of truth you actually seek. To accomplish the goals and dreams you carry, the art of introspection is necessary. So if you believe that there are many questions in life, you must also believe that the answers reside within you. All right, Aquarius, follow your inner voice and listen to your inner voice as well. Now let's move on to the Shaman Dream Oracle card for the month ahead. And you have the Woodwives. Yeah, the Woodwives is about adaptability. Now, you Woodwives, they're amazing. You're so adaptable, Aquarius, right now, this month coming up. I mean, changes are happening, or you're making changes happening, but you're extremely adaptable. You really can handle this. You got it. Just keep listening to your inner voice, like the Winnie D's deck said. Now, on this card, we have 64 here as well. If you go on Google after this end of the reading, you can Google angel number meaning 64. You'll get an additional angelic message for this month ahead that even I don't know about. It's just for you. Now, let's go to the Moonology deck. Oh, also 64 numerology is 10 or 1. So 10 or 1. So it is all about completion, endings, and new beginnings as well. So let's go on to the Moonology deck here. One card for you for the month ahead. That'll be most helpful and insightful. All right, Aquarius, work through your fears. Yeah, it's the new moon in Scorpio. So, Aquarius, work through your fears. And like I said before, fears, it just stands for false evidence appearing real. All right, so that is, new moon in Scorpio. There we go. Just one more here. Here we go. Aquarius, this card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, Aquarius, as the birth, death, rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, well, there's a new start ahead. So Aquarius, it might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and it will be transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you are magical, well, then this is a time to simply work your magic. It can also herald the start of a sexier time. If you've been experiencing something of a drought, Aquarius, and emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is the sign that likes to go deep into body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, Aquarius, there's nothing superficial about who's or what's coming your way. Now, tuned to this moon, it says, have some sexy time. Now, Aquarius, additional meanings for this card. Time to let go of a grudge you're holding. Move on from jealousy. Stop being so obsessive. Also, could it be you're actually being paranoid? And finally, make an investment. Yes, there you go. Aquarius, I do hope this month ahead reading resonated with you. We'll catch you next time. Bye.